Naive practice is thinking you will get better only by putting in more reps. Deliberate practice is the intentional repetition of a carefully planned process in the pursuit of a specific aim. Deliberate practice as the only way to reach your full potential. Step 1. Establish a precise and challenging goal for your practice. Today's precise and stimulating goal is to cover 100k only on snow, only on fat bike single track, all of this at minus 20 degrees. My equipment, the Pinaro gravel with studded tires. Step 2. Place all your focus on what you are practicing in the moment, eradicating all distraction that get in the way of doing your best work. I promise to keep all my focus during the entire challenge. I will use every distracting moment as an opportunity to regain my focus on what to do in the moment. Whether it's eating well, breathing well, being stable on my bike, every moment of performance will have my full attention. Step 3. Analyze your performance and adjust with those feedbacks. Based on my last workouts in similar condition, I know that completing the challenge in less than 7 hours will require considerable effort, which translates into an extremely high normalized power. Compete with your limits during some essential training. You don't need to recreate the same stress, but you need to make sure that the pressure is high enough to enter your stress zone. Your aim is to simulate a competition-like environment to train the optimal response. That is why I set a time goal for myself during this event. I have to approach every moment optimally if I want to give myself a chance to be successful. Plus, I will do the last 20 kilometers of the challenge on the same 2K loop, making sure to tackle the biggest bump of the circuit each lap. To enter your stress zone, alternate and modify your training stimuli so you can find a new way to create discomfort. If you always do the same thing, you create the fluency illusion, making you believe that you are improving considerably when in reality, it's not the case. To avoid this problem, replicate competition-like situations that force you to get out of your comfort zone. Learning in that way doesn't feel as great, but will produce better results in competition. For me, riding gravel in the middle of winter not only allowed me to have fun in the effort, but also to surprise myself in a different way. Especially during the winter season, it's easy to stay indoor watching our power figure increase without realizing the technical losses. Pressure is a privilege. It forces you to go out of your comfort zone and unleash your full potential by giving the best possible response. No pressure, no diamond. In case I didn't mention it already, I invited my good friend and pro mountain biker Alexandre Vial to make sure I have a challenge and ride a little bit faster, especially those technical passages. As a high-level performer, you must switch your desires. Embrace the discomfort that occurs with being unsure if you're going to succeed or not. Create desirable difficulty that force you to meet the challenge fully and thus develop new skills. Risking failure in training is the more effective way to learn. It was certain that several moments during the challenge were going to be painful and difficult, both mentally and physically. The beauty of chasing excellence is that it's exactly what I want for myself, since I know this hardship will allow me to grow. Get the most out of yourself by being attached to the outcome of the training. Understand that you will need to give everything you have if you want to succeed. Now you understand why I posted on all my social media yesterday that I was going to do 100k in less than 7 hours in the snow, to make sure I lose face if I'd give up, to increase the pressure of my dedication to the result. Stress is how your body prepares for something you care about. To readily generate it, find a competitor who can challenge you in training. Having a rival is crucial to get that extra 4% of intensity and grit out of yourself. To deliver that extra effort that most performers are unwilling to provide consistently is where you will find your edge. Be thankful for rivalries. They empower you to give your absolute best. Thank you, Alex, for forcing me to lose control on my bike regularly. More seriously, riding with a friend is also a good way to make the experience more stimulating and enjoyable. 100k later, the legs are completely empty. The physical and mental energy levels are at zero. Despite the fatigue, I can't help but smile. The official time is 5 hours 58 for 100 kilometers of gravel entirely on snow covered single track. Be the world champion in purposeful practice. Commit to the highest quality so your level of training outshine the level of your competition. I hope that pushing my limits inspire you to do the same. The result isn't important. The objective is to find a goal that will force you to get out of your comfort zone and thus spend a little bit more time with your highest self. Good challenge.
Like and subscribe. Ok, bye. Ouais, ça va vite, mon gars. Yes.